Welcome to Switched On Schoolhouse, a CD-ROM-based homeschool curriculum from Alpha Omega Publications. In Switched On Schoolhouse 4th grade Bible, your students will study units that cover Bible topics from the Old and New Testaments, like How Can I Live for God? God's Knowledge, the Bible and Me, How Can I Know God Exists? God-Given Worth, God's Way is Perfect, and much more. Now let's take a look at a 4th grade Bible lesson to see how concepts like these are covered. In a unit entitled How Can I Live for God? Let's look at a lesson called How Peter Lived for God. Peter Found Jesus. Most Switched On Schoolhouse lessons begin with a brief introduction and a list of objectives for the lesson. These objectives help students stay focused on important lesson content and provide parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. At the beginning of most lessons, your students will also encounter a list of vocabulary words that will be used throughout the lesson. We've included several activities to encourage mastery of these important words. For example, students can hear the correct pronunciation of each word.
Career, disciple.
In addition, the vocabulary arcade games encourage mastery of the vocabulary words by providing practice in the correct spelling of each word and in matching each word with its definition. Let's look at a sample. Flashcards allows students to easily review the words and their definitions. Most Bible lessons require students to read a portion of Scripture as part of their study. Parents may select to utilize either the King James Version or New American Standard Version of the Bible. Auditory learners may benefit from hearing text read aloud as they follow along. To utilize this feature, students select a portion of text, right-click to select from available voices or to read the text. An effective study skill that students should be encouraged to use is highlighting. Just as one would highlight portions of text in a traditional textbook, students can highlight text in their Switched On Schoolhouse lessons. Simply select a portion of text and select a highlighter color from the choices at the top of the page. A variety of audio-visual presentations, including videos, slideshows, and animations, provide reinforcement of lesson content.
Linda's uncle is an archaeologist. He travels to different countries to help research the past. He goes on digs to find artifacts like coins, pottery, and buildings that were buried over time. These are some of the pictures of artifacts found in digs at the Apostle Peter's hometown of Bethsaida.
Web-enabled links allow students to safely use the Internet to locate carefully chosen supplements to course content. At the end of the lesson, the student is presented with a series of questions that provide a review of lesson content. Questions are presented in a variety of formats, including matching, fill in the blank, true and false, sequencing, click and place, essay questions, and many more.
Good
85
answer.
to 90% of student work is graded instantly by the program. Answers are automatically saved as the student works through the questions, and immediate feedback is given after each question has been answered.
Good answer.
If a parent has set the program to allow for multiple attempts, students will be looped back through the lesson to answer questions that were marked wrong on the first attempt. The lesson is complete when all questions have been answered correctly or when the student has exhausted his allowed attempts on each question. The student can then return to the home page to continue through the rest of his daily assignments.